Hello and welcome everybody to episode 16 of my Satisfactory playthrough. Today is a live stream, and actually most of my streams will continue to be that. Today we will probably begin looking at Hypertube setup, primarily at least a route destination between here and our power plant. Because we are producing everything we need to, pretty much, except for some of the newer technologies that we haven't unlocked them yet. For transporting goods between here, excuse me, not transporting goods, I mean, we haven't unlocked everything yet for phase 3, but we're going to begin working our way toward that. As you know, in the last episode, we built this this tumor, as I call them, onto the side of our current facility here. And that seems to be doing pretty well. We are producing more and more equipment. Okay, so let's decide on a spot here where we're going to put this Hypertube station. I mean, up here would be great, but this is not an appropriate location for it. I think a more designated location would be adequate, and probably, yeah, I think a tube going down to our equipment down here is necessary too. So let's see here, saw. Alright, let's clear this hill. Now I know it looks like we may not be using biofuel for much of anything anymore, so why am I collecting it? Well, first off, we don't have a factory that produced Nobilisks yet, so we can't clear trees in that manner, which that's another thing that today I need to think about working toward. Next, let's see here, tab. Oh, blueprint designer, I forgot about that. Transportation. Well, we're going to put these all on here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. So we're going to use this rock here. And we'll use this guy as our primary way of getting around. So, or not a primary way of our primary station for now. I mean, we might do a bigger station later, but for now, this will do. Okay, let's get power up here. There's our power. Alright, so we're going to have a Hypertube drop us down onto the ground below us. I gotta figure out how these work. I think you have to power them up. But I can't remember if that's true or not. This will be my first time using these, so let's have a look at... Okay, that probably explains it right there. And up we go. Let's get our power lines ready. Slower going up, but that's not a problem. So our next place of interest is the power facilities, the 2 power plant stations. One in that general direction, and there's one in this general direction. Okay, so we're gonna put our power line in here. That's hooked up. Here I am trying to work, and I got this stupid hog bugging me. This will make traveling a lot easier. Killed by a hog, knocked me off a cliff. It may not be done, but I can at least get myself close. Man, that's not good. We may not be able to collect it. Let's check our cargo container. Maybe we got some fruit in here or something. No, nothing. Alright, up we go. Okay, Q. Come on, no, no, no. Don't do this to me now. We got this freaking hog here. We're unarmed. We can't protect ourselves. I got blasted off this cliff, and that... Okay, so we gotta get back up to the factory and collect some tube. This conveyor belt's not gonna help us. That one will, though. That one goes back to the factory that produces steel tubes. And the reason why we're doing this now is so that it's easier to get to our primary facilities. Okay, so we need steel pipe. Let's just top off on steel pipe. It's not where I wanted to end up because this belt here is going in. Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully, this will be enough materials to complete what we need to complete. We're going to also want a hypertube leading over to our other power facility. And then once that's done, yeah, we could upgrade our copper line. That might be the thing we should do. But what I really think we need to do is start working toward unlocking some of our MAM upgrades. No copper sheets. We need some of those too. Now, hypertubes are an important staple of our mass transit system. Now, we are going to put them to work. And they will allow for us to travel between from location to location at a very at an efficient rate. Without having to combat any of the items of nature that are in the way. Plus, it'll allow for us to get back to our main base, rapidly from just about anywhere that we have it established. Okay, there's a few things here I can see in this bin that can go. Let's get rid of the flowers. Let's get rid of the iron ingots. Get rid of that. That. Okay, we have enough biofuel for now. And there's that. Now we can get up to our platform where we're building all this relatively quickly. And honestly, we don't have an unlimited source of power, but we're pretty darn close. All we have to do is find another coal reserve that's near a water source if we really wanted to, and we would have unlimited power supply for the time being. But really, the truth is, the next coal supply I find, I want to use it. The next coal supply I attach to, I want to use for other things. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it in right there. Careful. The pipe is too long. Oh, great. Okay, so we can't use that hypertube now because... So I'm actually going to drop it over to there. That's probably not a bad idea. I don't want it to drop all the way down here. Well, at least now we got the pipe over in that general area. It shouldn't be too hard to get to come just a little bit further. Because I don't think this generator facility is going to grow anytime soon. At least not until we get more power. Yeah, so let's shoot it over to this island next. And there it is. Let's see if I can get up on top of this. I can. Okay. So now if I jump into that, it's not super quick. It's fast enough, but it will take us all the way back to the main base, to the hub. And of course, jumping into that pipe takes us back. Take us down to the power plant. I saw that I was running low on steel plate. Let's go grab some of that while we're at this. You know, that's... The next thing we're going to be lazy to. There's 200 of that. A workbench up here. Perfect. To convert all this hog protein and spitters into protein packs, open up some free space for some more steel. And then we'll put in our third and final hypertube, which will take us to the main power facility. Okay, here. Now, if we can, we're going to try to keep it high. Okay, keeping it high. Let's see here. I didn't think there were hogs up here. Christ. Stator, huh? Well, I got stators down back at the base. Alright, so I see a desert out that way. That looks like the desert biome. Let me see here. How am I going to do this? We're running out of steel pipe again. How nice. Yeah, we'll grab the power slug. I know that's what he was guarding. Okay, let's have a look here. 30 megawatt. 30 megawatts, and we can have whatever's in that hard drive. Whatever that's have that hard drive that's in there. And those of you who don't know, that's all that's in those things is hard drives. Alright, you can see that the concrete line is going rather slow. Iron ore. This is another one of those materials that we're not going to keep in our inventory, so let's go chuck it into the sink, the awesome sink, and let it get recycled. See, anything else? Screws can go. The automated wiring can go. That's gonna make us tickets there, I bet. Oh, geez, it is. But we'll worry about picking those up later. Yeah, I don't think I need a Hypertube here. It's not far enough walk. We probably will put one in time. It's just not right now. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we're gonna need. Let's grab a thing of reinforce. Let's grab a thing of those concrete beams. Should only need one. Put the two away. And then go downstairs and grab a bunch of pipe. Okay. There we go. Now we have a ladder up here. Because the thing is, once we get to the Hypertube, which is right there, it's fast travels from here. Now we may regret this, I don't know. You can actually slow down. We don't regret it. Okay. This is definitely going to be a lot nicer for traveling between the power station and here. This is our last Hypertube, guys, that we need to install for now. Okay. So now if I keep pushing W, I bet it keeps us going at high speed. It's going to slow us down on these hills, but yep. That's a lot faster getting back. So where is the tractor? The tractor's over there. Okay, so alright, so we're going to want to start exploring and trying to get a spot where we can develop some more of our technological advancements. I mean, now I've got these tubes in place. We can start working on some of these. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. Okay. So let's find out where we put our MAM. I think it's maybe over here somewhere. That's gotta remember where I put the MAM now. There it is. So we want to start working on some of these unlockables. Or at least working on more of them than what we had before. This is a good one. Perfect. This is a real good one because this expands our pocket dimension. We'll just go grab some of the other requirements. Okay, and it's 1,000, so okay, I can't drop that in there. I gotta go drop some of those reinforced iron plates back up in the appropriate storage, so let's zip on up there real quick. Perfect. Yeah, we definitely got plenty of those. Okay, there we go. So that should have opened up enough room for us to fit another 600 pieces of copper cable. No, we need 1,000, so we actually need another 4 spools. That way we keep 1 on hand. Organisms.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Now this one here, I could probably build these DNA capsules. And we got the other materials, so let's see if we can take care of that. Let's see if there's anywhere we could build these alien DNA capsules. Let's find out what they require. And build them. Let's see here. That's going to be over here at the crafting bench then. Okay, it requires alien protein. And how much do we need for the beams? It's 500, right? Huh? 500. So let's go grab a couple stacks of them. A lot faster than using the stairs. I don't mean just a little bit, it's a lot faster. I will definitely say that we've come a long way, but I've been saying that a lot, so... And we'll just drop on down. Just cut on through. And for those of you who haven't been following, you can definitely see that this is got quite advanced for these logistics floors. Alright, let's go and do our MAM research. Can't afford. Didn't build the capsules. We need 5 of them. Okay, alien organisms.
Tool belt has been expanded.
Okay, so this one, the rebar gun, we only need screws for that. I don't know how many of those we actually have available. Our factory here is very efficient. So, I don't know if these cargo containers have any more? They don't, so It may be easier for us just to manufacture our own, but let's go have a look and see if we have a tool belt going slow enough with those to possibly, steal a couple. And yes, we have to go all the way to level 3, guys. Okay, this cargo container right here. Perfect. Yes, we've come a long way from humble beginnings. Research parent to make it work, okay? So we need 5 alien DNA capsules to get the parent, so let's grab the parent for that. We might as well convert the rest of this into hog protein, or spitter protein. We're at a point now where it's better to have that than carry it around. Seven, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Let's get over there and make the exchange. See if I have
equipment unlocked.
20 nuts sitting around in here. Any of these 2 cargo containers would be good to have that. We don't though, so we'll have to collect some of those as we see them. So 50 sulfur and 25 coal. We got 7 sulfur here. And that's it. I only have 7 sulfur, so I'm gonna take a pause real quick. I gotta use the restroom, guys. Alright guys, I am back. take a look and see what our time on this stream is looking like. So we're going to stop it here in about 8 minutes, at least this episode. And at that point, we'll probably consider the next episode, which will be, which will run 2 episodes of this tonight. But I got to transfer to the other computer, or the other room, excuse me, because I got to let my wife have the office for work. It's not a problem, honestly. It's important that she gets her work done. Alright, so we're going to begin our exploration whilst we're in this process. Let's find out where we park that tractor, and let's see if we can make our way and make sure that we're good on fuel, and then we'll see if we can make our way towards some sulfur here. And see where the nearest sulfur nodes are, if any are near here at all. It says it's 577 meters in that direction. Let's go have a look. The triplet, 300, 1300. Let's go to that one, actually. Now that is just it. This tractor is only good for one thing, guys. Exploring. With Hypertubes now being in the mix, we can easily, once we get to a new location, transport ourselves out that way. All we have to do is make sure that we bring the resources we need to power the base out that way. I don't feel like battling for that right now. We'll just pass on through. Let's find out where it's at. 600 meters that way, okay. So sulfur will allow for us to get the Nublisk, which is what we need. So what we need over here is we need a source of coal and a source of iron to make Nublisk. Once we have those two things secured over in this region, then we know we're in good shape. Hopefully they're both over here. There's a lake down here, by the looks of it. Okay, there's our sulfur deposit. didn't even hit that, guys. Okay, so we got our sulfur. Let's check for iron. So we got an iron deposit 400 meters in that direction. That's right, you guys. You're gonna die if you attack us. How pure are these? So these are normal, a normal node, an impure node. So this right here is equivalent of a pure node. Which is more than enough to do what we need to do. Okay, guys, that's way more than enough. So there's iron in that direction. Let's see how far away the nearest coal is. There's coal 381 meters that way. And there's 3 coal 700 meters that direction. There's another 3 in that direction. Okay, so iron ore. That way, so the factory is going to be up there. We're going to put the factory up there, and we'll pipe in everything to that factory up over here. That way, we have plenty of space to work with here. This will give us, or not, I shouldn't say space, it'll just give us the ability to transport that raw material up here. There's actually quite a bit of iron up here. Which is good. And we only need one of these, a pure source of iron here. 2 pure sources of iron here. 3. So we got 3 pure sources of iron. I think that 4. So we got, is it 4 pure? Yeah, it's 4. So we got 4 pure sources of iron. That's actually pretty good. It's really good. But guys, like I said, we're going to cut it here. And I'm going to come out and say now that if you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot. It makes me feel wanted, at least for producing these videos. And I shall see you all in the next one.